It's Veterans Day. Ours, man, this is what's going out to all the veterans fighting overseas in honor of our heroes that represent us and always serving us. Yep, happy Veterans Day to all. The Court of the Patriarchs, one of the most famous stops here at Zion. Yeah, 50 yards long, and that is a great story from them. For everywhere here at Zion. Yeah, this is a nice place to just look at how many places there are and some of the best features. Another mountain with a tree exterior, and yeah, I can't really see because of all the daylight, but definitely created by an underground form of sandstone, I'll tell you that. Yeah, look at these bushes created by some stuff from the ground there, which is all good. Oh hi, there's the deer. That should be around. Yeah, oh there it is. Hey deer. Oh, there it is. Hi, dear. Did you just find him? Yeah. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you here. Beautiful day, though. Oh, would you look at this color? Yep. Definitely some kind of rock that's making it what it is to this day right now. And this is a much better view. I'll tell you that for sure. Yeah. I'm trying to remember which rock it was, but it's definitely bright, pale color. I'll tell you that. And that's all you need to know. And then like 20 million years ago, they were all changed by the shallow sea, and this is what it looks like to this day. Really beautiful, and yeah, that's why they get this. This is what they're known for. And 50 million years ago, they were this big layer of sand, and then 20 million years ago, there's something. They changed, and this is what they look like to this day. Yep, looks really good. Yep, got these rocks. They're created a long time ago, and that's a really good, interesting feat about this place. Yep. Yep, and that's all there is to say about this. The Navajo sandstone is what created this, the mountains right now. Yeah, look at this color here. It looks a little bright to me. They're like the youngest form of mountain here at Zion, and you can see some bushes, and you can see some trees in it as well. And on this beautiful fall day. Yeah, this is really nice stuff. And so it looks, from the looks of it, this looks like the top part of it looks like it was some form of sand or glacier, and then the bottom is sand, or might be like the dunes, and the medium part is like it's more like another part of the sand or glaciers, and then there's several rocks here. Yep, back when it was all deposited millions of years ago. Yeah, you got there's a really nice U-shaped thing. It looks like a bit of a U-shape, but most there, yeah, definitely more of a mountain range and basin. And yeah, this is a really good place to go hiking and just check out this place. Really nice. Yeah, the rivers and the so. Right, so a little bit of glacier, river and sand here, and it's really important to know about that stuff. So this mountain, it was created like I think around the same time as these the mountains on the other side, but looks really great. And like there's a bunch of trees and leaves in this order of like how like they're slanted they are, like some kind of like landslide appeared way back when, and oh look, there's a nice tree. That looks, man, it looks great for its color, so it's really nice. Yeah. Really nice panoramic view of all the Navajo sandstone here at Zion National Park. And yeah, definitely getting its color from like way back when it was way back, like from oldest to youngest, you know. And this is definitely young. It looks good. Wow, now we got more mountains here. They were too created by this process of deposits and erosion and whatnot back in the day. And yeah, as you can see closely, you can tell by their color they're like the newest form of mountain here. And and then we got like more trees and some bushes right here. Yeah. Yep. I think they're like the newest form of mountains that were made by some mass wasting and way back in I would say like 20 million years ago. And I think this looks like the work of the sand that was deposited like way back when. Yep. And days like this can really show off its color. Then we got more dunes in here, and we got some bushes and weeds, cacti. Yep, there's no better place to be. New forms of sandstone. Excuse me. They are prominent here at Zion, and especially during the fall season when you really get to see the canyon's beauty and whatnot, and you get to see all the colors. It's just full of excellence right here. Flood going on here. Definitely from some kind of like I think it has to do with something that has to do with something in the river, or so I'm told. Yeah. So this is we're in the middle of the gap from the trail to the museum, and this is what I got so far. The sources have it all. The sources I've looked up for this project, they did a good job helping me out with this research and stuff. This bridge was created a long time ago, and here's more footage of some kind of water being trickled onto the stream here. Yeah, this is not a river, more of a flood-ish thing created by some form of running water. And I think we would see some more mass wasting in the area. So here we are at the Virgin River. William Perry, in his book, once said that it flows towards the direction of the Margago Plateau en route to the Colorado River. Yeah, so it's great to see how linked these things are, like the Verza River to the Colorado River. And yeah, definitely some running water in the area, so it's looks like, I think that book said it's going to go east, and the amount of erosion like through the waters is really good. There's a small waterfall here, and really small, very small, and it got some rocks, and so a little bit of a little bit of a slow pace, and then it picks up, and that's like the amount of water that it flows through the area and all the way to here. And it's really interesting to learn about the direction of these types of rivers, to go into like just keep going in that direction, and and whenever it picks up any leaves to fall. And yeah, that's all there is to say here. And yeah, here's a nice view of some of the water that goes in this direction, and then goes and crosses past with this river. And yeah, that's how it is. Really good. Huh. What? I think that this river used to be like higher up, and then before it landed right here. Yeah, way lower than last time it was there.
Yep, when it floods, it goes up to the...
Yep, that's right. It flows in the direction it goes, as it closely correlates with the Colorado River. We're here at the campground. Yeah, where you could really tell that the rocks were formed from some kind of heat and magma that make the rocks what they are to this day. And yeah, you can see right here that there are like a few rocks there, like it's the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and maybe some metamorphic rocks. Yeah, it's home to pretty much all of the rocks, and there's the sand level from the ground up to here. Then we got some trees, and there's that. This is the trail right here. Good place to camp out and just live any weekend to the fullest when you're there. Alright, another view of the Virgin River. It keeps flowing to this side right here, and and so that is definitely like, and now it's at this level as opposed to like the higher level as it was like last time, like a million years ago or so. Over a million years ago, and then the sand went from here to here, and it got lower, and then that's an interesting story about how the river became what we see today. Hey, yep, it's easy to collect some leaves on its paths, or maybe some small pebbles. Yep, they're deposited into the sea here at right. All right. There's some rocks, way underwater rocks. Really some, yeah. The rocks underwater. Well, not much is known about them, but they look like they've been sitting there for like forever now. And there's like, and I think they're made by some underground basin, I believe, but again, this looks great. Nice view of the river here. Right of where of where we're walking right now is Diversion Dam. Yeah, this is one of the waterfalls that is another example of the mass wasting and running water here, and the Virgin River is continuing to flow in the direction it's supposed to go. It cuts across the canyon, and so there would be enough water for pretty much all the parks and stuff. Yeah, for any type of water. And this is a really good place to learn about these these small waterfalls, and another form of like mass wasting and going through the canyons and the erosion, and this is really good, and it just keeps going in a fast pace. It's great that you get a nicer view of closer view of this, like so and then there's a path for the rocks and there's a path for the water. Yeah, so these rocks block the pathways of the water, so they can go in this direction. And then yeah, this looks like a great place to check out some river facts for sure. Here's the Virgin River before it goes to the Colorado River, Sevier River, etc. And that's all there is to say. At the Pirates Trail, you'll see the Canyon Junction, where it looks like it was changed by recent history when there was earthquakes back in the 1990s, and it caused all these rock slides and these landslides. And yeah, little disjointed rocks and bushes here. And also the weather played a part in it as well. But this is definitely a good place to learn about like how these sands can be altered by these things, and well, by some kind of nature. It could be a really good way to just to send rocks sliding, and they have been there since these times of the earthquakes and rock slides, and yeah, really good way to talk about like the Cenozoic era when it happened, like from the Cenozoic to now. This is where it stands to this day. Yeah. Yep. I got no water left, but that's okay. Oh, hi, mountains. A lot of people say that this was the result of a huge earthquake back in 1992, or in a mudslide in 1995, I think. Yep, really interesting stuff to learn about how these sands can change thanks to some weather here, or forces of nature. Yeah, buses. Path of this waterfall here, you just go on some kind of slide, and then boom, you go past a few rocks that have a really nice shape, and then off to the rivers to go. That looks nice. Well, unfortunately, that is all I have for you today for this video trip to Zion National Park, home of some of the most iconic stops and the Virgin River. Yeah, I think this is a really good place to talk about all the geology here, and how they get which direction this river goes, where do they get their name, how do they form overall, like what was the geologic history of this place. Well, that was I had a lot of fun though. This is a really soothing atmosphere. Yep. And hopefully I will get this in shortly, and hopefully I'm gonna get a really good grade on this. Yeah. So this is yep. One more view of Zion over here, and yeah, look at this, created again by uplift and erosion from 50 million years ago, and then 20 million years ago it dropped into the sea. It all dropped into the sea level, and so the canyon would be like even. They can have both sides of the place, and And that is how the shallow sea became created. And that is where the Virgin River got where it started. Great place to have a stream. And yeah, most of this work done in the Mesozoic era. And thank you guys for staying with me during this trip, and I hope to see you later. Thanks. Bye. Seen this color before? Oh, I think it might be it. Yeah, it looks gray to me. Yeah. First I thought it was like sandstone and maybe some another form of sedimentary rock or igneous, metamorphic. Exactly what would create the mountains, and then if they were forming the place like a long time ago. Haven't seen this color before, but I think that might be a good explanation to all that. Bob, limestone, and rock cap formation, Caliente formation, and many more are some of the most important factors in the formation of the mountains here at Zion. Yeah, according to many different stratigraphy charts that explain the whole ancient history of Zion, and then some. Now, until next time, see you later.